Well. Hello, my friends. Hello. You already know this is Daily Momentum Kirkham. I am always trying to present you some great tips all the time, trying to get you with that momentum going. I mean, it is exciting for me to be able to come because I just love what I do. I love the excitement of doing distributing, wholesaling, just selling salty snacks. I just found my niche and just putting all that I can in it. And as I begin to go through a lot of things trying to figure out and create information for you all, someone was curious about a question they wanted to ask me, and I wanted to answer that in the best form that I know how. Um, we all know um, that trying to get information from people is very hard sometimes, and sometimes people can be able to, and everything that I am putting out, it may not work for you, and I just want to lay it out there for you. And if it does, hey, rake in a little bit and get you whatever you're doing, just rake out the other side that's going to work for you. So all this information that I have studied as the years went by, and I just would like to just give back to what I have learned to help just create an atmosphere of momentum to each and every person that is out there being a self-employed or entrepreneur or just being a minister, being a leadership, just trying to be able to create something in your life that you're trying to find and help yourself. So let's get to the chase about some of the great tips that I always try to give to you. I try to um, just create that momentum, and that's what I'm trying to do. So, the question that I was asked about was, where did my work ethic come from? Where did my work ethic come from? Man, I had to literally think about that. I had to go over and just try to reiterate some of the things, because sometimes you have a lot of things down deep inside you that you need to pull out. In order for it to happen, you have to hear something to click into you and say, "Whoa, wait a minute, that's where it comes from." So, first of all, I like to create atmosphere and inspiration first, foremost, from God. Give me that work ethic, and that's where a lot of it truly came from. Percentage of it, He allowed me to have a gift in so many things, and I just took it and used it, and all through the trials and tribulation that I have been through, God been with me and helped me create that work ethic in my life that I did have, and to be a business owner. Uh, and that's where it began from God, and then it trickled on from inheritance from my parents. My parents were great workers, had great work ethics, and my most inspiring work ethic was my father. My father worked tremendously, and I think that after you get to a point age, you begin to learn a different technique of how to work a little bit more sufficient, because there wasn't a lot of different things and opportunities for my father, and a lot of things he had put in a whole lot of labor, tremendous labor, um, and trying to be able to meet each meet. Sometimes working all through the night, then coming home, the vehicle may break down, and then he would work on that all night. And a lot of times he didn't have all the parts and stuff, and so you try to figure out a way. He tried to create a way to be able to do that, and sometimes he couldn't get it fixed. Then he would have to walk to work, and these are some of the things that my father created on work ethic. And then my mother, she was a work ethic person too. She had plenty of ethics, and she trained us. And I just felt like, my mother pressured and pushed me a little bit much harder with work ethic and create a lot of work ethic in me. And helped me to learn about not to always be laying around, keep yourself busy, and doing these different things. And so that helped me to find what I really wanted to be, because my mother wanted to own a business and different things that I can think of from me growing up, because she did many different things. It's garage selling, selling different things, had tournaments. She created a lot of entrepreneur skills that just really just saying, wow, do I have that in me? And then I began to search and find out that some of my uncles had it. And so I began to pursue some of this and try to figure out what I had in me and how can I get to that limit. So a lot of things too, as me being a kid, I played an instrument, and I guess my next door neighbor, she had kids, and she was going to church, to different places, singing and different things, and she had a tremendous work ethic. Is putting in the work if you want something and you want to become better. And so she had us, and we would be in the little choir, and we would go out and play music and sing it. And then I really wanted to be able to play my trumpet. I had a trumpet, and I mean, I enjoyed that trumpet. I really do, and would love to start playing it back today. But I really enjoyed it, and so she took us. And I always did wonder how some of the kids, when we just go to band, and how great these kids were. And I was like, where they get, how are they learning this stuff? Where are they learning to create and all this stuff? So I began to search and to learn. And then lo and behold, I began to learn that my father told me we had to put in the work. It's practicing. And then when next door neighbor went, and we practiced with her. And then I began to learn some of the work ethics. In order to be good, you have to put in some work. You have to take the long road and teaching yourself and learn these things, and not only that, educating yourself to it. So I went to school during that time and learned the music, but during that time we had to learn by playing by ear with her. And so we just kind of just enjoyed, had fun, enjoyed the life of kids, of playing music all over these different places and churches, and we actually became good. And I finally figured out how to be able to be first cheer, and I made it. And there it was, my work ethic. I was like, oh, it pays off. It pays off for me to do it. So besides all of that, I just want to give you some tips about being in the work ethic. You have to understand about work ethic, that you have to put into work. It takes tremendous practice, continuous, when no one's looking, you out practicing, and see how long further you can go along the way. Because a lot of football players, basketball players, a lot of them put in long practice, and sometimes they practice with the coach, and out they do their practice with someone else, then go out and do a practice with themselves. Tremendous of working weights and different things to build your strengths, and different things you have to do. So that's the same thing in my business. I had to be able to create, in order for me to be good and to be better in selling different products and stuff. I found out that I was trying to figure out how these people was making all these stops and different things. So I found out they had to get up early in the morning. So I had to get up early. Then after I got up early in the morning, still, and then I said, you know what? I had to get up much early. So I started getting up much early in the morning, before some of you all even think about turning over. And I found out that early in the morning, it's a great time to be able to get a lot of things in while everybody's asleep, while everybody's not thinking about you. You putting in that work and getting things done, working on your business, and creating a work ethic, an atmosphere, so you can be able to be on top, so you can be able to be better than the competition. I mean, in my field of selling, we have competitions of different other salty snack sellers that are selling, and they're working just as hard as I'm working. And we working and working and working because we want to be able to dominate the market, to make sure that this customer likes what we like. And so we have to be there and make sure that product's there. Soon as that last product gets, we want to be there to fill it up. Make sure it's filled up. So I just thank you all for just taking time out to join me, hearing some of my words and some of the things. Just take some of these things. You know, a lot of times you can just plug in your earphones and just sit back and just listen to some of my videos and get an inspiration from them, and an understanding of how to create yourself to be an entrepreneur. All I'm asking you just to follow me on this journey and just see how far I can go with this, because I'm planning on making a lot of videos, and I want to keep you inspired too, because someone inspired me and allowed me to get to where I am. So I want to help get you to that way. So thank you all for joining me. I had a few things that I wanted to talk about too. P.S. Bonus tip, because you waited on the last behind and listened to this whole video. The definition of greatness is to inspire others. The definition of greatness is to inspire others. Now, guess who said that? The definition of greatness is inspire others. And that's what I'm trying to do. In order for me to be able to get to that greatness is to inspire others. I'm not here for to sit on the crown and live, but I want to inspire other people, lift up other people to be better and to be stronger, to be able to make it, to dominate into things that you want to be able to do. So just pray about some of the things that I'm teaching you about, and from then on, I'll see you next time on the next video. You have a good day, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.